Hey everyone, and welcome back to another epic episode of Metal Nights with the Metal Coach, where the riffs reign supreme and the music rocks. Tonight, I'm breaking down a brand new track called the Castaway from Metal Legends Love Bites. That's going to be released on their new album called Outstanding Power, which will release on February 18th of 2026. But before we get into the Castaway by Love Bites, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you do not miss another epic episode of Metal Nights with the Metal Coach. And also, guys, don't forget to go check out my fourth wall. Go grab yourself some killer Metal Coach merch and pick up something cool to support the channel and show your metal side to me. All that and more when the Metal Coach returns, coming up next. Welcome back to the show, everyone. I'm your host, Steven, the Metal Coach Holley. Tonight, we are turning our attention to one of the most exciting bands in modern heavy metal, and that is the band Love Bites. Let's introduce the lineup. You have Asami on lead vocals, Fami on bass guitar, Midori and Miyako handling all of the guitar work, and they are amazing. And then you have Haruna on the drums. So guys, strap in, turn it up. Let's go check out the Castaway from Love Bites. Let's go. Oh my man, let me tell you something. This band is just freaking brilliant. I have liked them since the stuff somebody told me to check them out about a year ago, I believe. And everything they've done, man, it just freaking blown me away. To me, this is just heavy metal done right with attitude and intensity. I love it. Right from the get-go, this track grabs you with that killer Metallica-inspired riffage from Midori and Miyako right at the beginning there before it just goes nuts. And it just doesn't let you go. Man, let's dive into this track. Let's get going right now. In this little first segment that we watched, about a 3-minute, 11-second segment, Haruna's intense drumming sets the tone immediately with precision and energy. Her kick and her snare work is tight, controlled, and just aggressive. She locks into the tempo early and keeps pushing the intensity forward. I love her balance that she plays with. She's not just playing for playing's sake. She's guiding the song, using the fills to lift that transition and keeps that momentum strong. And her double bass attack, man, is just freaking mind-blowing. She takes this track to another level with her playing. Man, she's great. In this segment also, Fami's bass tone just really cuts through the bottom end of the mix. It rumbles when you crank this thing up and it just shakes the rafters. She is not hiding under the guitar. She's laying down some killer bass lines that just add a ton of weight and depth and intensity to the track. During the verses, she stays so locked in with Haruna, creating a very thick and driven foundation together. Listen closely and you can hear that her adding that subtle movement between chord changes. Just really brilliant. She's one of the best bass players on the planet right now. Just really keeping that groove and tempo alive and just making it feel really super intense. I love it. Good stuff. And then, like I said earlier, Midori and Miyako, man, the twin engine guitar attack from these two is brilliant, especially that opening piece that is Metallica inspired, in my opinion. And I'm telling you what, they lay down some killer rhythm guitars with riffs that just really will make the legends of power metal and thrash metal be very proud in this early segment. The riffs are fast, they're melodic, and they're just intense. This is classic heavy metal energy with a modern precision. They know when to double up and when to leave space. They are one of the best guitar duos in the business right now, and this track early on is showing me why. They are brilliant. And then you have Asami. She is a stellar vocalist, and she comes in strong, confident, and just commanding the freaking stage. Her vocal delivery is powerful and controlled. She's not over singing, she's storytelling. She gives us grit when needed, and then melody when she wants her vocals to soar. She does a terrific job in this early part of the track. And as we move toward the first bridge, and then we move toward the chorus at that end, almost at that 3:11 mark, the band just tightens up. The dynamics pull back just enough to make the chorus explode. And when that first anthemic chorus hits, man, does it hit hard. Big melody, big hook, big heavy metal energy. This is LOVEBITES doing what they do best, combining speed, melody, and power into something that sticks with you. And man, does this chorus stick from the first listen. Man, let's continue to break this down. I'll come back and we'll continue to break down the track, The Castaway by LOVEBITES. Let's go. Um, I'm speechless right now because, man, my mind is freaking blown. That last part of that song is killer. It is next level musicianship. Man, let's dive into this because there is a lot that we just heard and saw. Man, right from the start of the segment, we get that killer breakdown that is just freaking brilliant. For me, it's doing that slap bass, almost like a chord progression, with Haruna just slamming on those drums, and Midori and Miyako, they kind of just really come in tight. Fami's bass line just really drives the pulse. The drums hit with a lot of authority, and that guitar, that light guitar piece just adds weight to it. You know, this is creating that tension, that anticipation. You know, something huge is coming, and you know what? We got something freaking brilliant. That solo comes in, and man, this track goes freaking next level. And what I love about this particular solo, you get to see both Midori and Miyako play a solo, and then you get the dual solo at the end, which is freaking brilliant. First up is Midori. Her solo is melodic, fast, and just expressive. She shows off her technical side from the get-go. Every note feels intentional. She balances that speed with killer phrasing, ripping into runs up and down the fretboard with precision, just like a surgeon. She's got those bends that scream loud. She adds that tremolo work that just really enhances the solo. And then the solo lifts the track emotionally while she is still shredding hard. Then, next up, you have Miyako's solo. Miyako follows with a solo that complements Midori perfectly. She is showing off her technical prowess from the get-go. Her tone is smooth. It's melodic and it's soaring. She has killer phrasing that adds a ton of depth to the solo. I love how she leans into those expressive bends and that strong vibrato, and just some killer tapping elements also that she's added to it. Just really makes this solo beautiful, in my opinion. And then you look at this when Midori attacks, Miyako sings through the guitar. It is a perfect contrast. Wow. And then at the end of the solo, we get the dual solo from these two guitar greats. This is, to me, just a classic twin guitar magic. The harmonies are tight. The phrasing is locked in. The energy skyrockets. You've got them both playing at different octaves, which just makes it sound just brilliant, in my opinion. This shows off just how good of guitarists they are and how well they understand each other as guitarists. It's exciting musically and just pure metal brilliance. Then, as we get into the next part of it, the song drives toward the end. Asami returns with just freaking authority. Her vocals soar over those final sections, backed by relentless drums, driving bass lines, and powerful rhythm guitars. And then Haruna is just keeping that energy high without losing control and just really driving it home. Fami continues to anchor everything with such confidence and that killer groove that she's laying down. Man, this was brilliant. And then at the end, you get some more dual guitar work from Midori and Miyako, just taking this track that is already epic and just putting it up here. Man, it's freaking brilliant. I am blown away by the track, The Castaway from Love Bites. Man, out of control. This is brilliant. So guys, what do you think of the track The Castaway by Love Bites? Man, to me, this track rocks hard because it has everything. Strong songwriting, world-class musicianship, memorable melodies, brilliant solos that are long and technical, and just the song is just full of raw metal power. Nothing feels wasted. Every song section serves it well. Love Bites proves that technical skill and emotional impact can live side by side. This track doesn't just shred, it connects and it drives the message home, and I love it. Good stuff. Let me know what you think of this track. Share it in the comments. I want to know your favorite moments so we can discuss the Castaway by LOVEBITES. Man, what a track. So guys, do me a favor. Go support LOVEBITES. Go visit their official website. Grab some of their merch. Pre-order that new album called Outstanding Power that's releasing on February 18th of 2026. And follow them on all their socials. Find out what they're up to, where they're going, everything you need to know about the band. The links are in the description of this video. Guys, before you leave, guys, please like, subscribe, ring that notification bell so you never miss another epic episode of Metal Nights with the Metal Coach. And don't forget to go check out my Fourth Wall page, grab some killer Metal Coach merch to support the channel. Guys, I want to thank you for joining me tonight. And please remember, keep it fun, keep it metal, crank up something loud today, keep the faith, and never let anyone make you feel afraid. Take care, guys. Happy New Year. Let's rock it this new year. Let's keep it metal, and let's have some fun. I'll see you guys really, really soon. Take care, guys. Keep it metal.